we should spend less time, giving time, thought to things we have absolutely no control of. We all do it. I was very guilty of it. Spending hours and hours, every night before I went to sleep, going over the past, going over things that I could do nothing about, and making myself feel worse because it was always bad stuff that I was going over, and oh, why didn't I do this? Oh, why did I do that? Why? What an idiot I was, etc. 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 Something I've learned again from the daily Stoic journal that I've got, which is brilliant, is accepting the things that you can't change as they are, basically. So I can't, you know, dictate the weather. I can't dictate if somebody's going to say something horrible to me. I can't dictate if somebody cuts me up in traffic. These are things that we should spend as little as time thinking about, worrying about as we possibly can, and just accept them as that is just the way they are. There's nothing I can do about them, and then focus on the things that we actually have control over. So, what do I have control over in my life? I have control of what I put in my face. What I eat, what time I decide to go to bed, what time I decide to get up, how much time will I spend on social media a day, how much time will I spend watching TV, when am I going to work out? Is that going to be 5 days a week? What am I going to do on each day? What am I going to have for tea tonight? Who can I arrange to see? Who might I phone this evening? These are things that I can have control over. I can do my best with everything I do. I can do the best at work. I can be the best worker I can be. I can try and be the best socially I can be. These are all things that that I want to focus my time on, because time's limited, and I've spent way too much time in the past thinking about, focusing on, like I say, the negative things, focusing on the things that I have absolutely, getting really pissed off about stuff that I have absolutely no control over, being disappointed when as a kid, just for example, when it was there was a football game scheduled, couldn't, really excited all week about it, and then it would get rained off, and I'd be gutted, I'd be gutted about it. Obviously, as a kid, you can't control your emotions the same. But we have, I would have it now where be similar things. Something would be coming up, and outside factor would come into play. I might get a stomach bug or something, something like that. And I couldn't do something that I was really looking forward to doing. It is difficult, like everything is, but it's such a, logically, it's a complete and utter waste of time. You're better off focusing, like I say, on just saying there is things in life, and there'll be always things in life that I have absolutely no control over. These things I just accept everything else like that, as it is. I'm not going to think about any other way, but I am going to focus on, and the time that I have got, I am going to spend doing things that I can control. Can I be the best father? Those sorts of things. Can I be the best son or brother, or uncle, or godfather, grandson? These are the things that are important to me. Like I say, and the things that I have control over. When I go to bed at night now, if these things pop up, or I for some reason think about something in the past, I just have to remind myself that this is unimportant. The past has gone, can't do anything about it. The future isn't here yet. I should be focusing on the present. So when I go to bed now, I try and replace those things with what actually today have I done that's been good? How have I got any better than I was yesterday? Today I can say I went for a 6 mile run. I've had a very healthy breakfast, a healthy dinner, and a healthy tea. I've tidied my study, cleared all the crap out. I sold something on Facebook today and got £20 back for it. I took a load of scrap down to the scrapper and got 12 quid for it. Okay, it's only 12 quid, but that's something more than I had when I started the day. Those are the things that I choose to focus on now, and I'm really trying to adopt this, like I say, thought process where if there's a tornado tomorrow, there's nothing I can do about that. I've just got to pick up the pieces and get on with life again. If I'm in a relationship and all of a sudden something terrible happened, or whatever the hell it is, I might get made redundant unexpectedly, say. There's nothing I can do about that. But I can prepare for when these things happen and prepare, mental toughness. And basically having things like an abundance mindset. So, for example, if I did get made redundant, then I'll find another job. I'll look for another job. I'll work on my CV. I'll work on getting better. I know I'm employable. I know what I bring to the table, because, like I say, I've highlighted these things to myself and built my self-esteem and my self-confidence. So, just a short message, but again, it's a pretty cool thing I'm trying to do, trying to learn. Like I say, you're not going to be perfect with everything. When I get caught up, sometimes I immediately want to react, but then because I've sort of drilled this into my brain, it's like there's nothing I can do about it. Just back off, let the idiot or whoever's made a mistake, perhaps, or the idiot, just go about their way. They're going to turn off soon, or I'm going to turn off, and then I'll forget about them. And that's really all you can do. Don't let those things get you into a rage and ruin your day, or make your day more difficult, or perhaps you could, you get caught up, you're really mad. The next place you go into, say you meet somebody that you're attracted to, and you might come across like an arse. You might blow a chance just because of somebody else, and you've allowed it to emotionally affect you. Like I say, it's difficult. But I do think it's something that we can work on, and it's certainly something I'm working on, and it's making a massive difference. So I wish you all the best with that. Good luck.